Hey guys, it's Roscoe on the Space Catch today. The Force Awakens Blu-ray will finally be out on Monday in a couple of days' time. And it does seem like we've had to wait for ages for this, 2 weeks later than everywhere else. So anyway, I thought I'd just share with you what I remember about it before I see it again in a couple of days. First and foremost, I remember it being a complete juggernaut that just rolled right over me from start to finish when I saw it for the first time. That's why the Han Solo death scene seemed rushed the first time I saw it, you know? So, all the way straight through, and then after that, obviously, there's the whole huge lightsaber fight, and because we're now so much more emotionally invested in the new characters, the resonance there was much greater when Finn's lying on the side and said, "No, please don't die." All that sort of thing. I will just say, the second time I watched it, because it didn't have that juggernaut feel, I had seen it, the tension was gone. The Han Solo scene at the end, it wasn't rushed, it was excruciatingly drawn out. It was like huge long silences from what I recall. It's like, oh, just no. I also remember obviously that fantastic chemistry the new cast had. I mean, John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, they were all just amazing. I mean, they brought their A game and they left nothing on the table, you know, they left it all on the field. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, John Boyega particularly, his chemistry with everyone, because he interacted with everyone more than, say, Ray or Poe did. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, from the moment he meets Oscar Isaac's character, it's like, my God, these two, this is not just comedy gold. These two could be a fantastic duo in any screen franchise, you know? And I really hope we see the two of them together in other films down the line, not just Star Wars. I also remember Daisy Ridley just being absolutely fantastic. Straight away you got that sense of her hard desert life, you know, and obviously the music helps with that as well. It's just you really felt for her. So yeah, she can handle herself. She doesn't need anyone holding her hand. Now, just about the music, I do remember, again, on the first time I saw it, none of the themes really stood out. Again, that's the whole juggernaut effect, you know? It's like, the second time I saw it, those themes did sound like Finn's Confession in Maz Kanata's Castle. That really stood out. The Jedi Steps at the end really stood out. March to the Resistance, or is it Shadows of Frexons, where they're attacking the First Order on Takodana. And of course, Ray's theme is just absolutely amazing. I also, the first time I saw it, I didn't quite get Kylo Ren's character. I mean, I thought it was great, but it didn't resonate the way the others did. So I did spend some time reading about it, what people thought about the film, various breakdowns of the character, to try and, because it was the only thing that was lacking, you know? I mean, I wanted to fully get that character, could have full enjoyment. And after what I did, once I finally realized, yes, he is properly conflicted, and this is how Anakin should have been portrayed. Although at the same time, he does a great job of essentially, I mean, he wants to be Vader so much, and he's never gonna be. It was so well done. He's still extremely menacing, of course. And I'll tell you what, I'd also remember, Poe Dameron is the best damn pilot in the galaxy. That's Takodana 6. I really can't wait to see that again. I mean, I know he says he can fly anything, but it's great that they show us as well as telling us. That was obviously was a prequel problem, telling, not showing. This one, we saw. I mean, the TIE Fighter escape from the finalizer was amazing. Obviously, that Takodana sequence is just incredible. It's like, I think it's at 10 TIE Fighters in 18 seconds. I'll have to, that's something else I'm really looking forward to checking again, is what his kill count is. And obviously Starkiller Base, fantastic job he did on that. I also do remember about Starkiller Base, there is that, yes, it's another Death Star, but I do think it was different enough that it didn't feel tired. I will say, a lot of people have done, that whole part of the movie, it didn't have the emotional impact, I mean the whole battle, that is. So, oh yeah, it's another X-Wing TIE Fighter battle. So I'm looking forward to seeing that again and picking up on more things. I absolutely can't wait to see it again. I've started watching some of the YouTube videos that JJ and the cast did. I watched the premiere of the film again. I mean, like the red carpet thing. Just like build myself up, have my own little premiere on Monday when I finally get the film and be able to watch it to my heart's content. I thoroughly enjoyed it, as you know. I'm uncertain where to place it at the moment. It's I mean, obviously it's better than any of the prequels. It's easily the match, I would say, of any of the original three. It's just a case of where do you want to slot it in personally. I'm torn as to whether or not it's going to be 1 or 2. It's 2 at the moment, after New Hope, because that was the first film I ever saw in the cinema. Impact of that can't be understated. But once I've seen it again, then it may move up to number 1. I think the freshness and the energy it brought, it was everything that was Star Wars, everything that we loved about it, you know? It's like the practical sets, you know, the droids, the space battles, the characters, I mean, the humour. This was the funniest Star Wars film. It's funnier than all of them put together, you know? I mean, none of that, the terrible attempt at humour in the prequels. It was fast and sharp and snappy and witty, and it felt relevant. Absolutely loved that. I can't wait to see where they go with that in the next one. Again, all the characters were great. I would have traded the Rathtar sequence for a bit more Poe and a bit more Captain Phasma, though I really like the Rathtar sequence. And it's like... that Rey and Finn particularly in this part, they're constantly in danger, you know? Something's happening, grabbed by something, kidnapped by someone else, all that sort of thing. I really like that. The fast-paced nature of that film was just incredible. So anyway, guys, that was just my thoughts on what I remember about The Force Awakens before I see it again in a couple of days' time. Because I've not seen it since January, so essentially it's going to be like seeing it again for the first time, at least I hope so. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed. I like the video.